There we are.
We're live.
Once again, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Our coach is here. He just returned from coaching a supportive coach role at his lovely daughter's softball game.
And he slid right in here to the
Slid right in here to the
live
show.
stream. But he's not going to be able to talk to us tonight.
He can't talk. He's just working without talking.
And we're going to try and play some songs tonight. Our dogs are in the house, so let's try and get it started.
Dogs are in the house, no RV. We'll see what we can do. It's a grand little wedding. Lots of champagne. After the first dance, you and I slipped away. Last thing you told me, got dirt on our hands. Said you were sorry things didn't work out like you planned. You said you had someone. You said you had someone. You said you had someone. You were already spoken for. Drove to a truck stop, sat down in the stall. Dirty so-and-so written on the wall. As I shut the door, it said love was all gone. I wonder how people sometimes have the strength to get along. Must have thought they had someone. They must have thought they had someone. Must have thought they had someone. They were already spoken for. Someone to lean on, someone to dream on, someone to open the door, someone who's already spoken for. Drove past the graveyard, started counting the names. Dream me a dream for every link in the chain. Driving to drive with your smell all over me. When yesterday's closed, that's the way it's gonna be. Until you got someone, until you got someone, until you got someone who is already spoken for. Someone to lean on, someone to dream on, someone to open the door. Someone who's already spoken for.
Beautiful.
You were beautiful.
Leon didn't chime in with this 3-part harmony.
Oh,
So,
not yet.
let's not conjure
yet.
him. I told him we had to do this to pay for his kibble. Everybody, thanks for being with us. Clayton's back. Look, Louie. Hi, Louie Brooks. How are you doing? We're playing for some requests, so Coach is in the stream there. If you want to hear a song, one of Adam's songs or mine or something we've written together, we'd be happy to play it for you. We just ask for a little tip. That's kind of how we've been doing things. And I don't have anything yet, I don't
That's
think.
the way it's been going.
And so, yeah, it's the way it's been going. We're going to go back to playing some live shows. We're excited about that. We'll be at the Mucky Duck in the Old Quarter on the 4th and 5th. And you can stream that if you can't be there. The Mucky Duck's sold out, I think. Might not be, but I don't know if they're opening up more seats.
Yeah.
Old Quarter, still tickets available, I think.
Yeah, down there in good old Galveston.
On the 5th.
Yeah.
So, hey, Jason and Jenny.
Yeah.
All right, we got some Okies in the stream. Nothing's Okies in the stream. Okay, so.
That's what they are.
That is what they are.
Yes.
Nothing in between. Okay, stop me.
No, it's good. It's good. What
Play
about?
Let's play something together. You want to play
let's do
Bernadine
it.
or something? Let's play Bernadine.
Yeah, we might as
Do
well.
you think that'll get
Might as well.
everything? You know, guys, it's going to be like Red Bandana Blues tonight with the dogs
Oh, yeah.
barking. There are no kids running wild. If there are kids running in here, then they need to go home to bed because they're in the wrong house.
They
But
broke in.
They broke in. They're up to no good. The
Wimberley.
kids are not all right at that point.
No, Wimberley kids a little wild.
They're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But we're going to play you some songs. And
Yeah.
You want to do it? Or do you
Sure.
wanna do
Yeah,
something else?
Bernadine. Yeah. Yeah.
We want to pick a different one?
No, I think that'd be great. A little Michael O'Connor special here.
Yeah. I got my tie-dye shirt on, so it's got
Looking
corpus all
good.
over it.
Looking good. He'd be proud.
All right.
Yeah. Old Reverend Fred probably designed that thing.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. All right. You mind hitting that real quick? Oh yeah.
You want to check my tuning?
Sweet.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Mr.
You're right.
Mr. Teacher here.
That's
yeah.
actually a really smart pro move.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. Well, you know, we got to make sure we're in sync and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I hit my stride in Louisiana, where it's hard to tell the daytime from the night. I placed my bets, saw the faces of the winners and the losers in the line. I dragged my nets off the widow maker, up 3 weeks' pay, got a motel key, New Orleans, sure picked a winner off a low rent, run down Gulf Coast loser like me. Am I the worst you've seen, Bernadine? Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold, make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Is my part too busy?
No, I think it was my G strings.
Oh boy. As the rain fell hard on my motel window, as the night gave in along the Poncha train, ran with little Joe, lost all my money. I got whiskey and salt water running in my veins. Saint Bernadine, please don't forsake me. Saying this when you go to the casino. You gotta help me, help me find my way. Here you go, Jason and Jenny. If these hard times don't overtake me, gonna cast my nets into Galveston Bay. Am I the worst you've seen? Hey, Bernadine, cast a little of your loving down Bernadine. Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dives from turning cold. Make my hard times shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine.
I think it was my A strings,
Beautiful.
but the G string was funnier.
Was it?
Yeah.
The G string was
It
funny.
was more funny.
Yeah, I forgot that if we were supposed to do Bernadine chorus twice.
Did you
Yeah,
forget?
I forget.
But you did it.
Yeah, I did it.
You remembered it the right
Yeah.
at the
I
right.
guess, or I forgot at the right time. One of the
Forgot.
two.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
One of the two.
either way you look at it. Bubblegum for Clayton.
All right,
Red Bandana Blues. We conjured
boy.
it for Lindsay.
that's going to be the
Strangers Life.
test of time.
That's okay. I might have to go out and visit with them, but
All right,
if the Bernadine didn't get him, I think we might be okay.
we might be all right.
But you might hear some barking. It's just going to be what
Just
it is for the
gonna
next
be
few
what it
weeks
is.
while Bernadine is in the shop.
That's right.
So
Bernadine.
bubblegum
Yeah,
for Clayton.
might be a little Central Texas jam session with four-leggeds and two-leggeds. Yeah.
They're terrible
Yeah.
singers. They have a terrible song called "The Pound Hound Howl." It is the most heinous thing. We should probably already be asked to leave this neighborhood.
Not a good advertisement for
terrible.
adoption of dogs. It's better if they just look sad. But there are many that need homes.
Yes, they do.
And on a serious note,
And the
of
San
course.
Marcos Regional Animal Shelter is putting up, to speak on
Are
that,
they?
you can get adoptions right now for $21.
Get out.
And the shelter's getting pretty full. So
Yeah.
go on their site and you can. Thank you. We should do that every week.
You see,
feel like
we
Bob
want a
Barker
fourth
right now.
dog, and like we can't. It's not gonna. It can't happen.
We've cut ourselves off.
But
But
we
you
can,
could get a dog. Or a cat.
Yes.
Or a guinea pig. Okay, that's
Is a
enough.
guinea for adoption in there?
I don't know.
So bubblegum.
Sometimes.
All right, here we go. Sometimes.
I've seen a guinea pig or two around there. Bunnies. And barn cats. Get a barn cat for free. Just get them.
Oh my gosh. So are they separated from the other cats?
Yeah, they have another little house out there where they live.
Right. A little wild.
Little feral.
Little
Not
feral
like I
section.
used to be. Kid, listen.
Outlaw.
Play the song, sir, please.
365 for a can of snuff was money poorly spent. Didn't see a girl or a car around, so I threw it on the hot cement. Parked the car, went to school. When I came back in haste, there was a big old bunch of bubble gum that was stuck there in its place. The sticky side of the yin and the yang on my shoes cramps my style. Some joker's chomping on a big league chew with a big fat Buddha smile. Counting out my change from my I-ching, can't help but hold a grudge. Is it bubble gum or bad karma? Let my guru be the judge. Is it bubble gum or bad karma? Let my guru be the judge. Well, my foot got stuck when I hit the gas, swerved and missed a skunk. Ran into a busload full of 10 Tibetan monks. Their bus was wrecked, nobody got hurt, but they cussed me really loud. This had to be the first time that they broke their silence vow. That's a big deal for them.
That's so big.
Yeah. Felt pretty special when this was happening. I said, please don't call the cops. I offered them some wine. We played Chinese checkers. They beat me every single time. They stole the car, they grabbed the wine, they said you were bound to lose. I got left on the side of the road with bubble gum on my shoes. The sticky side of the yin and the yang on my shoes cramps my style. Some joker's chomping on a big league chew with a big fat Buddha smile. Counting out my change from my I-ching, can't help but hold a grudge. Is it bubble gum or bad karma? Let my guru be the judge. Is it bubble gum or bad karma? Let my guru be the judge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to throw a pretend bluegrass lick in there and see if I could still do it.
Oh, you can.
All right. Studying Lloyd Maines all these years, but
Yeah,
he
that's
would do
good.
something else. But,
You're doing something different next time.
oh yeah. And then he would say not to copy it.
And then
Yeah.
he would make a joke, a
Yeah.
dad joke, and we'd
Yeah.
all laugh.
we all laugh.
Yeah. And then he sent you a funny meme. He's
Yeah.
good at those too.
Yeah, he likes the memes.
Loves them. Do you know where you are in the song?
Well, I think I do.
The
Yeah.
bus got, you did that already?
Yeah. Let's see. Bus got wrecked. No, yeah, we already did that. So, well, I sat down on my doormat, hung my head and wept. Spent the night trying to meditate out on my front porch steps. Well, they've already, okay. Well, the days go by with the sun and the moon, no better, no worse. Bubble gum and bad karma, gonna be my dying curse. I feel like I left something out.
Clayton will tell you.
Well, I might come back as a Dalai Lama, might come back as a clown. Hope that things are different in my next time around. Might come back as a Dalai Lama, might not come back at all. Might come back as a holy cow grazing in Nepal. Think Ho Chi Minh's got herpes, but Confucius he was cool. Bubblegum makes you stutter, snuff just makes you drool. Well, I might come back as an outlaw rickshaw driver named Omar, but I want to be picking the Hindu blues with old Ravi Shankar. Well, the sticky side of the yin and the yang on my shoes cramps my style. Some joker's chomping on a big league shoe with a big fat Buddha smile. Counting out my change from the I Ching, can't help but hold a grudge. Is it bubble gum or bad karma? Let my guru be the judge. Is it bubble gum or bad karma? Let my guru be the judge.
All right, Clayton
Thanks,
wants
Clayton.
to know my favorite AC song, and it's I'm gonna have to say it's a tough question, but I'm always gonna go with Rice Birds on that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
So you're gonna play Red Bandana Blues.
Oh yeah, test.
For,
This is the acid test right here.
Yeah,
Can we
Leon
get through
really
the-
loves to sing with the harmonica. They went on a pretty good jog. Adam took them. They got a walk earlier, and they may or may not been given some type of relaxant dog medicine,
Yeah.
which is herbal. I might be creating little 3 alcoholic dogs. I'm pretty sure it's a tincture, so there could be alcohol in there. It's
Yeah.
cleared for dogs, so
They're
there's
not
no-
lightweights, They probably just
They all
give 'em a
line
little
up
bit.
for it, so I
Yeah.
figure they're not being forced off. They do get to have it on a tortilla.
That's a pretty
I
good
wasn't
deal.
going to talk about that. I told Adam I wasn't going to talk. I always do that. I tell on myself.
Pretty much anything's good on the tortilla.
I mean, they got the proper amount, and it's just enough to it's like a little lavender-ish type snack for them, maybe.
Yes, we tried to recreate the RV in the house. Chris did anyway. I didn't really, but we'll see how they do.
Yeah, they're doing great so far. Clayton says he thinks Legs is the most underrated Adam Carroll song.
Oh,
And
thanks, Clayton.
he's not wrong. That's a great one. Hi, Ann.
I see Barb's on here.
And Barb? Okay, great. Ann, is that who you ran into the other day? Ann from Wimberley? Adam? About the dogs? No? maybe
Let's
not.
see. I'm trying to remember.
Thought
I'm a little foggy.
Sorry,
here.
I'm putting you on the spot.
But right. There's we had a neighbor who was a fan of our live stream. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
She helped you with the dog.
She
Because
did.
there was another
She
dog.
did. There was
And we can't have stray dogs running around us.
a concerned citizen.
Our boy's unstable. But he's
He's-
stable enough if you stay away from him.
He likes
Doesn't like strangers.
he likes to be left alone.
He's not wrong.
I can relate. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. He's a part blue heeler. What are you going to do?
Got some issues, but so do I.
Who doesn't?
So Red Bandana Blues, like I say, we'll see if I can get through this without
I'll go with
our old Leon barking, but maybe so. Let's see. Here we go. Two tight-eyed, brain-fried misfits who lived in a shack in the back of a Bodark wood. Caddo guy and a Crockett girl worked hard at staying stoned as best they could. Coming up at night, they were high as a Christmas moon. Coming down was the fear in the four walls of their room. Hey, just like the song. They were two hardcore junkies, and they stayed drunker than a bunch of monkeys. They had barrels of laughter, but no time left to lose. They had nightmares and needles, with the Stones and the Beatles. Kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. There was ivy growing over their heavenly home, and their only companions were the chickens and the doves. When the law had a maid, they got laid in the shade. On their face was the grace from the good Lord up above. Making love in the woods was peaceful most of the time. Revolution was the last thing on their mind. They talked foul-mouthed and lazy. They ate biscuits and gravy. And they wore blue bell-bottom jeans and platform shoes. They slapped at the insects. They laughed at the rednecks. And they kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. Here we go. Dark suspenders on all-day benders, and the dogs are barking and the kids are running wild. Yes, they were. They got gray hair and sat in rocking chairs, built a great big cradle for a newborn flower child. And they never grew up and they never moved to town. Kind of faded away when the boat arc trees got chopped down. They had bad luck and good times, cold beer and pork rinds. Sunday funnies were the only worthy news. They had nightmares and needles, Stones and the Beatles. Kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. Yeah, they were low down and worthless, but they were nice on the surface. They got by just fine on whatever they could use. And in trouble they got deeper when they grew their crops of reefer. 'Cause business and pleasure were two words they got confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. I'm gonna mute for a second.
You went right off. You turned the camera and the mic. Good job.
Thank you.
Well, do you know your next song there?
No. Let me see if we have it in our.
I'm gonna just let them run wild, guys.
Okay. The dogs are running wild.
Stranger's advice. Okay.
Stranger's
Do that
advice.
for Bonnie Gilson.
For Bonnie, all
And
right.
then Take Me Away for Barb. I'll come back for that.
Okay,
and
cool,
then Screen
cool.
Door.
Cool.
And then you know what? Maybe you can do. Maybe if Barb doesn't mind waiting a minute, maybe if you do Stranger's Advice and Screen Door, I'll come back for Take Me Away.
Sure.
That sound good? Here comes Mouse in here. Come on, buddy.
Hello, Mouse. Hello,
Yes,
Mousey.
it is. Want to go in the RV, buddy? Come on.
Yeah, there's no RV,
Come on,
buddy.
All right, guys. Sorry.
Sorry about that, everybody.
This is show business.
It's a little bit of interrupted show business there. So this is Stranger's Advice for Bonnie Gilson. And I wanted to just bang on the camper door. Oh, man. Let's see here. We had to...
Did you get that? Did you get the phone?
I got Stranger's Advice, and I'm still trying
And
to...
that's for Bonnie.
for Bonnie.
And
Thank
then
you, Bonnie.
Screen Doors for Dylan.
Awesome.
Listen, okay.
All right, Dylan. Thank you so much. And Bonnie, thank you for tuning in again. Let me just tune up real quick. So there's Stranger's Advice is a song I wrote on my first record, South of Town. Consequently, while Chris is tending to the dogs, she was doing all these very important, necessary things while I'm in here doing somewhat unnecessary, but necessary to y'all because you want to hear the song. So, and to me because I like playing them. So it's necessary to us. Stranger's Advice on the first album. Bubblegum was on the first album, South of Town. I wrote Bubblegum. I was a big, I was when I was singing it, I was thinking, Loud and Wainwright, Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road, had to be part of the inspiration for that because I tuned into that because my dad, told me about that record, about that song, and years later I got invited by Robert Earl Keen to play this thing he was doing at the Kerrville Folk Festival grounds, the Quiet Valley Ranch. He sort of took over the afternoon and had a little festival of his own out there. And Loudon was like, I think the headliner, other than Robert, and they, and Chris always says she was the person who would go in between the main acts, as a guest artist on the stage. Well, that was my gig at the Robert Earl Keen Festival. I was the tweener guy. He hired me out there to play solo between those acts, so Todd Snyder and Jack Ingram and stuff, and Loudon Wainwright, the third came and I guess heard my songs and said, listen, apparently it was in his contract that there could be no funny men before or after him. No funny acts. Nobody with any funny songs. So, Robert said, hey, man, your work is done here, So I said, hey, thanks. It was a little bit of a slight, because I was a big Loudon Wainwright fan. But, on the flip side, maybe I could have negotiated a little bit and said, hey, look, I got a lot of sad songs. I'll play them all. As long as you want, bro. Yeah. All right. Well, here's kind of a whimsical one called "Stranger's Advice." All right. Here we go. An old tattooed sailor, a steel percolator, in the coffee shop on Sunday afternoon. The coffee is dripping, the clock is still ticking, dinner time's coming up soon. Your face is hard weathered, your skin looks like leather from years in that East Texas sun. Said my wife just got buried and my children got married. Stood up and said what's done's been done. He said I'll tell you the stories that my granddaddy told me. I can still dance a good do-si-do. He said do right and live long and listen to sad songs, 'cause your hearing's the first thing to go. Hearing's the first thing to go. I used to play snooker with a $10 hooker. She broke my heart, and where she is, I don't know. The first time I got burned, the hard lesson I learned was if you love her, you must let her go. My dad caught me smoking, bought me the carton, smoked so much I couldn't see. Had a slick cat type style. If you seen Casablanca, Mr. Bogart learned his tricks from me. He said, I'll tell you the stories that my granddaddy told me. I still dance a good do-si-do. He said, do right and live long. Listen to sad songs, your hearing's the first thing to go. Your hearing's the first thing to go. He said, I fought hard in 2 wars, found black gold on Gulf shores, made fortunes till the holes all dried up. But I squandered my fortune, kept just a portion, made all my investments on luck. He said, I'm old and I'm tired, but I'm not retired. For what lies ahead, I can't tell. But the first, one thing's for certain, when they close my last curtain, I'll be dancing in heaven or hell. He said, I'll tell you the stories that my granddaddy told me. I can still dance a good do-si-do. He said, do right and live long. Listen to sad songs, your hearing's the first thing to go. Your hearing's the first thing. Go. Well, he left a tip on the table. He winked at the waitress. The clock read 3:45. And these were the last words I heard from the old man just as he walked out that door. He said, life is a gamble when you raise hell and ramble, and the years tumble on just like dice. He said, find a good woman, Here's 5 words to remember. You don't take a stranger's advice. He said, I'll tell you the stories that my granddaddy told me. I can still dance a good do-si-do. He said, do right and live long. Listen to sad songs, 'cause your hearing's the first thing to go. Your hearing's the first thing. The second thing, really, to go. All right. Well, that was Stranger's Advice. I think we got a screen door. We got let's see here. We got let me just check this right quick, everybody. Yeah, we got Stranger's Advice. Thank you, Bonnie. We got Take Me Away. Screen Door Dylan, thank you. And then the Sunlands, Mark and Sheila have requested Rain. And I'm going to go ahead and do Screen Door since we're on the harmonica portion of the show, since Chris is trying to subdue our dog Leon, who likes to sing with harmonica notes and noises. I don't know what in the world she's doing to make that go away or abate that. I don't abate that. I have to say that we have an accordion, a couple of accordions, and I've always wanted to go Cajun or whatever, but I can't really play it all that well. But every time I try it now, Leon just goes off. So when we had the RV, I would talk to Chris about going out there and maybe practicing the squeeze box out there. But I'm just not that, I'm not that dedicated. But it's like a harmonica, actually, except for that kind of accordion, technically called a melodium. But except for you don't blow into it. It's the bellows. It's kind of like, but I got it like a fire deal, bellows. But I got it from Mark Savoy in Eunice, Louisiana. It's a Honer, and it's not one of his that he made, but he played it a lot there. And I went over there New Year's Eve one time at one of his jam sessions, and he had it, and he was playing it, and I wanted to go over there and watch him play, but me being me, I got there late. I went to the Blue Moon Saloon the night before. I heard this guy Horace Trahan. He played the Zydeco, and I stayed there. They had, some of y'all may have been there. They have hostels there, or whatever, and so I stayed there, but I couldn't sleep with Horace, doing the Zydeco. I mean, I can't dance, but I watched the Zydeco dancing going on, and I stood there and watched the music, and then at some point, me not being from Louisiana, as much as I wanted to appear like I knew it was happening, I crashed out. I had to go to bed, and it was going on, as you might imagine, for many, a good amount of time after I went to bed, and it was just like thumping, the Zydeco and everything. And then the next day I was late, but Savoy, he was doing his thing early, so I got there late, and I said, I'd really like to hear you play. He said, well, you should have got here earlier. So I didn't get to hear him, but he did sell me that same accordion. So Screen Door, here we go. Looking out the screen door through the smoke into your eyes. Looking out the screen door through the smoke into your eyes. You're smiling through the screen door. It's worth 10,000 goodbyes. I'm cleaning up a table. Barbecue tonight. I'm cleaning up a table. Barbecue tonight. I'm looking out the screen door where your face comes in the light. Said you love a tool pusher 'cause he bought you a ring. Said you love a tool pusher 'cause he bought you a ring. But I pledge my love 1,000 times to you behind the Coke bottle machine. Make a wish when you're not looking, and keep my fingers crossed. But it's only wishful thinking, keep my fingers crossed. While you take the old man's orders on a checkered tablecloth. You ask me what have I got, darling, when I go back home. You ask me what have I got, darling, when I go back home. I got a trash sack full of rib bones. I got a pocket full of songs. They're all for you. You're waiting for the tool pusher. I'm turning out the light. You're waiting for the tool pusher. I'm turning out the lights. He just got back from Kildare. He's got a lipstick stain tonight. I got grease from washing dishes. You got a name tag on your chest. I got grease from washing dishes. You got a name tag on your chest. You're waiting, walking out the screen door. The smoke is all that's left. All right, thank you, Dylan. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And Chris is back in the house.
That sounded good.
Well, thank you. And what happened to Leon?
I worked some mommy voodoo stuff on him.
Oh my goodness.
But he by the end of Red Bandana, he almost couldn't help himself.
He was about ready to throw down. Yeah. Oh goodness, sorry.
You got it?
Sorry about that.
That's
I
all
dropped
good.
my harp there.
I'll get it.
It's time to get some new ones of those. I have to put in an order on Musician's Friend.
Get it.
So I know we got
We're gonna do
Take Me Away
for
for Miss
Barb.
Barb, and then Rain for the Sunlands
And
for
if
Mark.
the dogs bark, we're gonna just go through it
Just gotta
here
do it.
on Take Me Away.
All right, thank you guys for hanging
It's
in.
like ridiculous. Out
Yeah.
of control. I talked to them and asked them. I said, "Come on, guys, just the last half here." I bribed them with kibble, put them in their little beds. I covered every window.
Oh dear, everybody's got their price.
Everyone's got their price.
Yeah.
They just keep up in the ante, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They know there's beef jerky in the cupboard. I should have pulled that out.
Oh yeah. Let me just get a quick drink of water here.
May as well. Thanks for waiting, Barb.
Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday.
I sure do. Did you see Barb's comment there? Dana, they had gone to see Flacco
Oh yeah, he's
Green a couple of years ago, and she was
he's
telling you to keep playing that squeeze box.
he's a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
All right, let's do this one. Love you, Barb. Oh, baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Winds are howling like an old freight train. Oh, babe, these are the winds of change. Take me away. 'Cause I've been sitting on the front porch, watching the world go round. Through the eyes of a fool, head like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on the midnight moon. Oh, baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Grass around your ankles in the field before the flood. Your rough cut diamond in the Mississippi mud. Take me away. I've been a two-time loser with my guitar and my gun, mover and a shaker and a lover and son. Take me away. 'Cause I've been sitting on the front porch, watching the world go round. Through the eyes of a fool, head like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh, baby, I'll be leaving soon. Thanks, Barb. Give Buffy a little scratch there, a cookie for Joni, Leon, and Mouse. All right, where's
Oh,
that
yeah.
phone device? Let me have a look
We
at
have
it.
I believe we have Mr. Sunland's
Okay.
request.
Oh, you do, right? Yes,
Yeah,
you
do that.
Okay.
All right, let me get that going.
We're gonna see Mark and Sheila soon,
Oh yeah.
and we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to seeing a lot of our friends that we've been missing.
Yes, we have the Mucky Duck coming up on June the 4th, which is a Friday night, I believe that's right.
It is.
And I don't know if there are any inside places left. There may be, but you can also get a ticket online for that. And then we got the Old Quarter, Rex and Janet's place, now run by Joel and Angela Mora, and they're kicking that off on Saturday, June 5th. Those are our first actual shows like that
Together.
And we got but the Old Quarter, you can still get tickets. I'm for sure about that. You may be able to get
I'm
tickets
pretty
to
sure.
the Mucky Duck. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Waiting in the wings, waiting for a sign, waiting in the dark for anything to shine, waiting on the midnight train, waiting on anything. Gotta find something that's moving. Walking in the street, 100 neon signs, walking with my dreams tucked inside my mind, acting like a block of wood, feeling that it ain't no good. The days between us keep on moving. Waiting on a friend, waiting for a song, looking for a bar open all night long, working for the cash tonight, trying to keep the time all right, tapping my feet while I'm grieving. Dreaming of a bird dragging through the storm, feeling like a scarecrow standing in the corn. Sometimes you can't get through, sometimes it just takes two, sometimes two adds up to nothing. I'm waiting on my wing, waiting for a sign, hoping that the train makes it on time, hoping that it does not rain, hope I see your face again. The midnight candle that's been burned. Thanks, Mark. I'm going to keep working on that. I don't usually finger pick it, but
Is your hand bothering you?
it's holding up okay.
Okay.
It's I got a little, just wear and tear on the old apparatus, but I think we're going to be all right.
All right. Let's get in there for a little finger in the shoulder. It's a lot time in his shoulder. Okay, but I'm in the wrong spot. So Mark and Sheila, that's for you. I always think about Mark's story of him listening and to Sheila listening to music with her brother when he was going in the great mystery and moving on to the next adventure, and they would listen to your song, and he said he would just see the light from the phone in the room and the music. I think I'm getting it wrong, but something like that.
I hope somebody does that for me one day.
Mm-hmm. Walking them shoes for Brian Blake.
Mr. Blake.
He's a good brother. He is.
Songwriting fool, he is.
Brian Blake, he is. He's at his workshop. He's got his homework. He's got to watch the one that we recorded. Hopefully that worked out for you, BB. Hope you don't mind me calling you BB.
Bad Blake.
Looks like Hayes was giving you a shout out again.
Oh, thanks, Hayes.
Isn't that nice? And
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, you go ahead.
That's all. I'm just giving you you talk.
I was only going to say that we have a songwriters workshop, and it's now this Saturday will be day 3. And thank you, Chris, for getting that all set up, and thank you, Brian and folks who have made that a big success. And I sure have enjoyed it. We got 2 more sessions, and Brian's great songwriter. He won. He lives near Memphis, and he won Songwriter of the Year. I think it was Memphis, Tennessee. But yeah, well deserved. Great songs. Y'all, I think he's been working on a record, so y'all be paying attention. Make sure to pick it up when he puts it out. I know he's got some great. He's got some East Texas connections, Southeast Texas, Liberty City, and he's a Mississippi boy.
He knows his way around a song.
Yeah.
And the guitar.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well, here's a There's a song called "Walk in Them Shoes" for Brian. Wrote it with Paul Coffin and Brian Rung. Sort of about the Burrito Brothers. I was watching Terry Allen and his wife and Tamara Saviarno, and talking about. I was watching a Zoom conference of them talking about the Guy Clark movie. It must have been a couple months ago, but it was cool because they were talking about the Burrito Brothers and how Americana music started. And Terry Allen said, "Well, there was a band before that called the International Submarine Band," and that was like, the one that kind of launched the whole. It wasn't as well known, but he was like that kind of launched the whole the whole alt country thing. But
cool.
yeah.
Where did you find that?
Surfing around
South
on.
by, I think maybe they were doing that for.
Might have been that. Yeah. Might have been that. But
Look it up.
yeah. All right, here we go. Sometimes it's cold, or so we're told. Sometimes it's not worthwhile to get an Inman steel guitar and a California smile. Stuck in a Detroit diesel, pretty sure it's a Silver Eagle. The heat's been out for about 100 miles. Well, I haven't been hanging around the best of company. I've been falling down drunk, scraping up my knees. I stick on track, stay a little longer, don't look back. Feeling gets stronger, Lord, you know that we can make it through. Gotta carry the load over the bad times. You gotta look up, pull at that slack line, get yourself out of the dirt and into the blue. I walked in them shoes. All them midnight jailers, rodeo tailors. Well, man, you know that we can paid our dues. By and by the lights got brighter. Pete, he made the show get tighter, and we just might make midnight for you, maybe. Well, I've come from faith healers, tramps and bootleggers. It's a long road, I ain't afraid to die. They said I was wet behind the ears, I had wings to fly. All right. Well, sometimes it's gold, but so we're told, but we go the extra mile with an Inman steel guitar and a California smile. Stuck in a Detroit diesel, 40 feet of Silver Eagle. He's been out for 100 miles. I stick on track, stay a little longer, don't look back. Feeling gets stronger, Lord, you know we can make it through. Gotta carry the load over the bad times. You gotta look up, pull at that slack line, get yourself out of the dirt and into the blue. I walked in them shoes.
Great song.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Oh, only good shirt for Brad.
Oh, thank you,
and
Brad.
Let's see. First, Good Farmer for. Okay, so I don't know. I just ran right over Coach. Coach would like Hi-Fi Love.
Okay.
Not a bad request. He gets to make a
All right,
request.
Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Good Farmer for David and Jenny, and then only good shirt for Brad. Okay. Do you want it? What order? Let's get her done.
All right. I said we do only good shirt, Hi-Fi, and then Good Farmer.
That sounds great.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging in with
Thanks
us.
for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
21 tonight.
21.
21, 17, 32.
17 to 21.
Hey, listen.
I think the Maple Leafs are playing tonight. Maybe. I don't know. I thought I saw an alert on your phone.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was another hockey team.
I'm going to look at that.
They're all the same to me. Kind of like pinto beans to you.
It's kind of true.
I was making beans, because like Kent Finley and Texas and cornbread and beans. I was trying to do it one time, and Chris and I first got together, and she was trying to give me advice on how to make the beans.
I had a suggestion. I suggested using like a broth.
Yeah.
To start the beans.
Which are all good ideas, and I got my feathers up, and I said, "What do you know about beans? You're Canadian."
And I laughed and laughed. And I laughed so hard because I did try to feed red beans to people when they came over for a barbecue. It was Michael O'Connor and Denise. And I had some in the freezer. And I just said, oh, we'll just thaw out some of those beans. I almost got kicked out of the country. They said those are red beans, Chris. We need pinto beans. Stop. Wow.
It's a violation of the visa.
I stay away from beans now. I'll leave them to my man. Well, I've been singing like the devil. You always knew he was a girl.
Angel of mercy. Seems like she left me in a wolf and sheep kind of world.
My bee's squealing, coming up. My band is reeling, but I still can't get enough
Of your old French ticklers.
Hey.
No one in particular. And your sundown hi-fi love. Well, go ahead now. Mess up a marriage. Make 'em act like a fool. I seen you standing beneath the moonlight. I've been feeling like I do. Been knowing no one, next to nothing. I guess I've had it pretty rough. Would you like some Sancho knocking, free bird rocking,
White trash,
hi-fi love, big leaf wearing, doobie sharing, Pink Floyd, hi-fi love. All right. West Coast Dreamer.
a white-line princess with a maple leafs tattoo.
Come on, girls.
Leafs playing so well.
You've been drinking like a bricklayer's daughter.
He's a carpenter, but close.
I've been getting close to you. The midnight highway has made you crazy. It's nickel and dimed you and made you rough. Would you like some Neighbor waking,
Yes, please.
old bones shaking, howling wolf, high five love, whiskey drinking, folk music singing.
Midnight. Pink Floyd.
Midnight high five love. Brian Blake, pissing on your own grave.
Coach.
An Irish holiday.
Shillelagh.
High five love. Oprah loving. Old Fred Sanford fearing.
Big dump.
High five love.
There you go. For old Coach over there.
Thank you, Coach. We went to had barbecue with Coach when he was here. We had barbecue both days. I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital afterwards. We had this first day we had
Hot damn.
we had Opie's over there in Spicewood, and I had never been, but I heard Mark Maron talk about it on his podcast.
Yeah.
The ribs were great, and the people at Opie's were so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And most barbecue
They're
people are nice.
really nice, yeah. And
Super
we didn't
nice.
get the ice cream with our dessert because we were silly for getting dessert to begin with. We were taking that home.
Yeah.
And they gave us a refund. And I said, that's okay. We're okay. I think I was a big shot with the ice cream. I said, it's okay. We'll just take we're going to be okay with the cobbler. We're not hurting.
They weren't hearing it.
She said,
They
no,
weren't-
I'm
she
not
wasn't
letting you
hearing it.
leave here paying for something you didn't get.
It's true.
And she had a line, too.
She
I
had
don't
a
think
line.
those people were happy. But
She had a line.
it was
We
like
were all.
$4.
They weren't happy, but we were so happy. We were so happy, and we ate so many ribs. They were so good, and they had this thing there. I think I heard old Marin and maybe McConaughey talk about it. They had this thing called
Tater tot.
tater tot casserole. Oh my God!
It's crazy.
Now that we can go in restaurants again and whatnot, Opie's. Oh man! And then the next day we went to Lockhart, which we all three had before, and I have to say, once you've had a peak barbecue experience, at least, hey, listen,
It's like a dope fiend. You're chasing the barbecue.
you've
high.
hit the plateau. It's hard
It's okay.
to, yeah.
It's an okay habit. You can't
Yeah.
do it all the time. Coach almost
Yeah.
killed us. He
He
almost
did.
killed us. We almost killed him. It
He
was a
did.
horrible thing.
I almost had to
Libby
have
came
a
along.
cleanse.
She shut her. She was very behaved. She behaved. She took some things home for child.
Libby
Libby was classy.
Yes.
She was classy. She always is.
Always.
And total class. And she ate her barbecue. Nice lunch.
Yes.
We were beasts the day before.
Beasts.
And then we ate it later for dinner. Anyway, we were hurt.
Like Vikings. Like non-violent Vikings.
Coach, I wish Coach could be with us tonight, but
Yeah.
he can't. Okay, good farmer, and I guess
Okay.
and Brad was good enough to give me the score on the Leafs. We're up against the Habitants, the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, God.
And that's our nemesis team, and I'll tell you what, none of those Habitants are close enough to me, so I can cause all kinds of trouble, and that's who we fight usually. The fans will fight the other. I don't know.
I can see the throwdown there.
Coach was laughing. Non-violent Vikings next album title.
Non-violent Vikings. Yes.
Pacifist Vikings. All right. Barbecue eating pacifist Vikings. Okay. So you know what you're doing? You're doing only
Good
good
Farmer?
shirt for Brad.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry,
Good
Brad.
Farmer?
Let's
You
do
wanna
only good shirt and then good
okay,
farmer.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Well, my only good shirt never fails. If it could talk, it would tell some tales. I picked it up by the collar, only paid $50. You might say I bought it on sale. Well, I wore this old shirt at the Ryman. I wore it on cable TV. I wore it in Paris and in Amsterdam. I wore it when I played with my brothers and me. And I've had some chicks in my life, and they say I'm one lucky guy. I played with some beardos, some West Texas weirdos, but I'm always loading on time. And I backed up a South Dallas gypsy. I backed out of some corners sometime. A long way from my roots, I got sand in my boots. They call me the spiritual kind. Well, they say this shirt's damaged good, and then you know I'd trade it in if I could. But all the loose diamonds around in the pocket of this old shirt I found. Well, this old shirt won't see much acclaim, but it makes me smile just the same. I'm not Viva Las Vegas, but I'm Motel 6 famous, and they'll always call me by name. Well, this is my only good shirt. I wore it some more until it's through. It may not be much, worn down to the touch, but I left it on this stage for you. Lloyd Main's the most ever performer on Austin City Limits. I think that's right. I think that's right. The best. The best. Yep.
He's had the most appearances. Rightly so.
Yeah.
Many more to come. Love him.
Oh, yeah.
And
ever thought in my wildest dreams I'd be making records with that guy?
I mean, when we played at the Sam's Burger Joint with Terry and Lloyd,
yeah,
and they asked us to come up for we did Bernadine. They came and played with us, I think, on our song and your song, Michael's song. And I was playing first of all, I should never be playing mandolin next to Lloyd Means, but we were in a line playing, and I just looked across and went, and a tear busted out straight to this eye here, and I just went, holy, I'm gonna swear, guys, I don't usually shit. I cannot believe this is my life right now. And, yeah. And whenever I play mandolin around him, and I get it or not, and he just says, it's effective, Chris. It's very effective.
It is. Yeah.
It's effective.
It's
It's good. He's the one, he's the reason. He's like, here's a mandolin. I got this mandolin. He loves to get the deals going, and he said, get that girl playing a mandolin. And sure enough, here I am. He's
always good to listen to.
He knows what to do. Okay, well, should I fix that?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to call it. Jenny and David, thank you for listening. Brad, Mark, Barb, Bonnie, everyone tonight who sent in a request, everyone who's listened, we appreciate you.
Thank you all so much.
We haven't been as reliable with the live streaming, but we're going to continue to try to be here. And so this is the last song of the night, I guess. We'll end it on Good Farmer.
That's it.
And then we'll be back next week, I believe, right?
We're going to give it a shot.
You guys put up with the dogs with us. We'll just keep doing this because Bernadine, you put the RV in the shop and you say goodbye to it for however long it needs to be there for. So.
Yeah, Bernadine. We got her out of here.
We high-fived each other when we went all the way to the big city of Buda, and it was touch and go, man. We didn't know if it was gonna make it there, but
didn't know if she'd ever leave.
And she did. She made
yard
it
again.
Adam took to the road like a duck to the water. I saw that Bernadine just going down the road, and we hadn't been driving her all year. It was bad news. We should have been.
Yeah.
And anyway. We high-fived each other. We celebrated in the parking lot, and I don't know how many other people have been doing that, but we made it. We made it. I will just play songs, play live streams to pay for the repairs.
That's it. As
All
many
right.
as we possibly
So
can.
we're gonna have to maybe do 2 times a week.
You might have to do every day for like
All right.
the next month.
Good farmer for Jenny and David.
All right, guys.
All right. Oh, Daisy, she gets up early before it rains with her first pair of work gloves to feed the animals and give them names. Oh, Daisy, she's got dirt on her little hands like her mama showed her how to listen to the land. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. Oh, Susie, blushing cheeks and a love on her mind. She's still working, a little half-hearted some of the time. Oh, Susie, she can't wait to get time alone. Maybe have a family, maybe yield a harvest of her own. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. The sun, the rain, plant seeds and pray. You get up in the morning until you see the light. It gets dark sometimes, and you might not have a lot. You gotta grow what you're planting. You gotta work with what you got. Oh, Rosie, midnight shifts in overtime. Her back's been hurting, her feet in rhythm with the line. She's got children, rows of their dreams in her mind. So she's hanging on to find the home she left behind. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. Oh, Lily, she has found a great place to grow, and she's raised flowers. She's earned the strength to let them go. She is a music from the earth up to the sky. She writes the words of the orphan's lullaby. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. The sun, the rain, plant seeds and pray. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
We sure appreciate you. And we'll be back next Tuesday. Dogs and all.
Oh,
We
yeah.
appreciate you. Thanks so much, Coach. Good night.
Chris Carroll.
Adam